me by the bud.
Just.
Crap it in. Start eating a new one. Come on, Drew.
Hi, James.
How come you're in the back row?
I'm watching to make sure everyone's good.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Varsity
That's 9:15.
Okay, guys, let's go over this real quick. These are going to be posted up. Thank you, Jimmy. Throughout the camp. Big 11 by 17 orange ones. They'll have the schedule of events. We're running behind tonight a little bit. Well, 9:30 it's supposed to start, so we're still doing good. 9:30, 11, we'll start with our first session, Tomahawk Chop. Guys, everything this week, memory peg-wise, is baseball. So you go home, you don't have to remember. Okay, and the first session was Ezekiel 5:11. The second session was Revelations. Everything's like, I can get Tomahawk Chop. Everything has to do with baseball, guys. Gonna go with Tomahawk Chop session 1, 11 to 12. I cut your free time short a while ago. We'll go right back with free time. At midnight, you guys have been good. Y'all continue to be good. I give you a choice. At midnight, you can be in your cabin. You have two places you can be. You can be in your cabin, or you can be in here to watch either Home Alone or Robin Hood. And guys, I'll pick it. Guys, I've got it worked out. Ghost is for another night. I didn't bring 3 movies just to bring them up here. We're going to watch them. And so guys, you're in the cabin or you're in here, not out in the woods. We'll start whipping these out. Who needs extra large? Extra large. Hang out with my club brothers, Pat and Marcus. Have a great time. Or I can do those things. But also every once in a while, go up to someone I don't know and say, hey, I am so glad you came. Wouldn't it be bad for people to leave this retreat and say, well, they had a great retreat, but you know what? They would have had a great retreat without me. That's not such a bad thing, but I want people to leave saying, hey, I feel like those people love me. They didn't even know me before. Or maybe you remember here, and you're like, hey, I've never felt so accepted. Guys, I've got a young man who may come tomorrow, and he may not come tomorrow. At first he said the cost was a problem. So I dropped it for $30. I called him tonight. I said, hey, you coming? Well, Mitch, problem with money. He said, well, Mitch, I just think that's too much money. He said, and he's coming later to this. I said, hey man, I just want you to know, if you come or not, we're still going to be friends. And I love you just the same. But if you can, I'd love for you to come. Guys, here's the thing. Why isn't that guy just totally enthralled in coming? There's some people we can't hold back. If your parents tried to tie you home this weekend, they couldn't keep you at home. Guys, it's because you know when you come here, you're going to feel acceptance to its fullest. You're going to feel love. You're going to have friends. Guys, that's great if you feel that way. But let's pass it on down the line. Let's let everybody know that they are loved. I mean, guys, not just like, that's not what Jesus said. Guys, Jesus Christ did not say, hey guys, let's like one another. Oh, not a whole lot. Let's like one another a whole lot. Hey, he said, I want you to love one another. Oh, and you want me to tell you what kind of love I want you to have for one another? Okay. I want you to have this much love. The guy on the cross with his hands out, just like this. And when people were still cursing on him, he said, hey, forgive them. I love them so much. I can still forgive them because, you see, God, they really don't know what to do. So see, guys, let me deal with different situations. There may be someone here tonight, Michelle, that you don't know. Guess what? I'm asking you all to be like Jesus this weekend. I'm no longer asking you to be good. I'm not just asking, guys. Don't think I'll be pleased if we leave here without breaking any windows. Don't think I'll be pleased if we don't leave here without breaking somebody's arms. Don't think I'll be pleased if we leave here without setting off the fire extinguishers. Don't think I'll be pleased if we leave and we do the little name game and we know everybody else's name, just to forget it 2 days from now, and Wednesday night when we see them, we've forgotten. But oh yeah, you're that element of the truth. Guys, Jesus Christ will not be pleased to his fullest unless you meet people you don't know. That's what he did. And guys, if you have a grudge with somebody, that doesn't wash either. Because you know what happened when people treated Jesus Christ wrong? He didn't say, God, would you blast them into oblivion for hanging me on this cross? He said, God, forgive them. Guys, that's what I want all y'all to do this week, okay? I want you to meet people you don't know. I want you to love the people who are not being loved. And go for it, alright? We got 7 other people showing up tomorrow. I want them to show up and be so far behind in just 12 hours. I want them to say, oh my gosh, we have missed them. We've got a guy here tonight that could have been in a varsity playoff game, playing in the game, sitting out for the game. Say, no, my church means more. We've got guys who called me late and said, hey, I just got out of basketball practice. I'm on the way. Hold the bus. We've got 4 guys that drove 8 hours. Alan to be here.
12 hours on the bus.
12 hours on a bus. And guys, you should have seen him where last night was not my funnest moment. I was in downtown Tulsa picking up Alan. Alan had a blessing. Alan wasn't aware of what was going on around us. I was in a freaking kung fu pose. Every crick in the town was in that bus station. I was just like, I was trying to be Mr. Good Samaritan. I said, come on, Alan, what are you going to do? But we got out of there. This time, he's cool. Doesn't even bother. Drive 12 hours. Hey, if these guys can drive 12 and 8, if we got some sponsors here that can be giving up their weekends to quit loving you, and guys, they stuck with it. Alright? We had a few more people roll this week. I don't know, but hey, these people stuck with us, and we need to stick with them. What I need all you guys to do now is, before we get to this next session, in a minute, I want you all to change places. You're sitting with somebody now, I dare say you've known before. You probably are sitting next to someone you've known maybe for a year, maybe for a couple weeks, maybe longer. Guys, I want you to switch up and sit with somebody you don't know, that you've known for a less amount of time. But before you do that, I want you each to hug 5 people before you get to that spot. Okay, now go for it. Everybody! Out the window. And guys, we're going to do this so that the 7 people who aren't with us, you don't feel sorry that they're not with us. I'm fixing the same situation, and he's going to like go all the way around, and I want you to act out that situation. Okay? Alright? But think, be original, let the true you come out. Guys, don't want me to give you an example of one? We did this in California, and like one of them was, the guy would go back and he'd go, you're on that. And there were 40 of us as campaigners there, and this is a tribute to Scott Brothers Club Trojans. The Trojans were with us, and everybody kind of hid. The Trojans were, I mean, I don't know that, but I'm going to throw these out, and y'all just kind of act like you're there, all right? Everybody, raise your hand if you're with me. Everybody, this section is weak. Matt, come on, brother. Now, let me throw one thing of motivation out there. If you do not act this out fully, my man Marcus and Pat are with us, and they've got a song that they do in California where they say, hey, you got a lot of this and a lot of that. And if you think you're embarrassed now, you'll be up there on the stage doing things you don't want to do. So, everybody act out good, alright? Okay. At this moment, you're all at the Arsenio Hall show. You're all now for the next 30 seconds. You have very few moments till the plane you're now on crashes into the side of the mountain. Now! I just spent a lot of thinking about y'all's character. Johnny just kind of went, Thomas became Catholic. My good buddy Matt over here, in the lovely way, kind of used Jeremy as a cushion. The girls are just kind of freaking. I'm thinking of another one. What's another word? You're all in Woodland Hills Mall. And a radiation bomb is just hit. And the clothes have just fell off your body. Go! Some people had some privacy. Some of y'all, Marcus, were just kind of like, woo, woo. And let me look at this. I think we had some guys over here that kind of went, again, Matt. Just wait. So.
This is the grave. It is a fine grave.
Okay. And I got to tell you, Mitch, I'm leaving.
Right here. He goes, how much stuff? Put it in the book, ready to go. Okay.
Oh, Jane.
Fighting you behind?
That's enough.
What was the first word you said when you woke up this morning?
Not way, man, not that music. I didn't say words, I groaned.
On the count of three, hold up your card. 1, 2, 3. Hold up your card. Do not look at other people's cards, Josh. Okay.
Way to cheat, Josh.
Courtney, you come around too.
Why is he
Okay.
Is that, hey, Mitch, is that round time?
No, just one. That was worth 1 point. Round 7. Also worth 1 point. On the count of three, hold up your card. 1, 2, 3.
You hold up your line, you get X on it, and X3, you hold up an X. Oh, yes! Shut up!
For round 8, this one will be ×2. I want the person that did not go last time to discuss in the middle. It will be ×2. Yeah. You guys go to Elm. Go to Elm.
We're always minus one thing. Again, everybody turn your group.
Get back to your groups.
He's counting to 3.
1, 2. This group. Hey guys, chill.
Right and wide.
I'll get back to.
What we lose?
This group is terrible. Y'all turned innocent Lori into a...
Y'all suck. Where's my X-Bar?
Right here! Yay!
Round 9 is worth 1. Hold up your card. 1.
I keep on the paper.
1.
They haven't called time.
Dylan, give her her paper back.
Give who?
Oh, there it is. How'd that happen?
That's fine.
1, 2, 3.
Where's your card at?
This dude's lost it.
Look at this XY cluster game you've ever seen.
What's yours at? Where's your card? It's all about winning.
Is this worth 1 point? Good grief, we're still hanging negative. How many do we have?
Times 10. If anyone is caught looking this time, or any discrepancy, you will lose 30 points.
Toby, do it for real this time.
No time at all.
Sure.
You should be able to trust each other by now. At the count of 5, I'm going to count to 5. Hold your card up times 10. Do not look. Sponsor, does anyone look? Dr. 30 points. 1. On 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
You hold up an X minus 1.
Okay, there you go. The X's get +1.
No, don't leave your group yet. I want each group, each pair to cover the score. Each pair total the score.
We got 14.
Now, wait a minute, wait. Hand it to your sponsor. Sponsor, you take those 4 totals and add them together for a group cluster total.
He was your what?
We were awesome. That's all I can say. 31.
What's in that game?
Pull up an X every time.
X every time and you'll never lose.
It's impossible to lose.
It is.
It's really good. People lie.
It's fun to do what?
I remember when the liars. I thought he meant the football game. Never mind. It was we were off round. They took it back.
Did she cheat?
Yes.
What I learned in that game? Courtney's going down over the man downstairs. She's a bad girl.
I didn't cheat.
And Ryan took it all. And then I need to be on the Olympic XY cluster team.
You need to do what?
I need to be on the XY Olympic cluster team.
That's it.
Everyone, just a line, and it'll be all right. And who's good X? Okay, guys. Who threw the Y? Who threw the Y every time? Greg, how many times did you go Y? Bamford. Greg Bamford, how many times did you go Y?
All but once.
Greg was over here getting slaughtered. Guys, Greg is a good friend, but never go into business with Greg. I watched people transform. I looked over here at Lori Watkins, who I used to hold in high esteem, and I did. And I would watch Courtney go. Lori say, look at that, look what they do. And this group over here tried to do something. They went in to cut a deal and they said, okay, we're all going to throw Y's, and to prove it, we're all going to put our X's in the middle. That way no one can throw an X because our X's will all be in the middle. Sounded good. First time I've ever seen this try. I counted 1, 2, all 4 pairs now. I'm trying to look out the other. And we all put the X and all lost points. It's like the quote out of Robin Hood last night. There are no perfect men, but only perfect intentions. Their intentions aren't even perfect. They're like, I'm going to keep digging. Guys, y'all have to trust on each other this week. It's been a while since, but you look around this forest, there's one thing I want y'all to pick out. You can go around and you can get one of these machines, and these trees are like any other trees in the world. If the tree is 100 feet tall, the roots are probably going to go 100 feet down. If it's 2 feet tall, the roots are going to go 2 feet down. If you pull out, the bigger the tree, the harder it's going to be to pull it up. Guys, there's one tree in the world that its roots are not like that. It is a sequoias, and their roots are the most shallowest of any trees in the world. You say, Mitch, I'm not a thought, whatever it is. Botanist. Architect. No, tree guy. Jay, listen up. You say, but for a tree to be that tall, roots can't be the shallowest. They are the shallowest. It's because sequoias roots go down very shallow and then they go across. And their roots interlock. And see, if you pull out a sequoia, you just can't pull out one sequoia. As if anybody had the strength anyway. To do it in theory, you would have to pull out the entire forest because they're all tied together. Guys, over here, that's where youth group should be. There should be no way on God's earth that Satan can pull out one. And let me tell you one of my fears of this youth group and of any other youth group. We've got people here who are tied into this youth group by one person. And that's their root. And if that one root ever goes away, I as a youth minister have to step in and immediately start to do like emergency room care for that person. It shouldn't be that way. If we get in a petty argument with someone, we shouldn't be cut off from the entire rest of the youth group. I would go in this room and there's something wrong. You can talk to anybody in this room. You can talk to anybody. Guys, that's what it should be with everyone. Everyone should be tied in to everyone else. If there's someone in this room today you're not tied into, you need to work on that. Because one day that person's going to have a problem. And I honestly believe, if you've been here long enough and that person has a problem and they fall away from the church, you can't get to heaven one day and say, well, Jesus, I didn't know. Jesus is going to say, hey, you were in that youth group for 6 years. Then you got a chance to get to know them. The person was missing out of class for 3 weeks before anybody ever noticed they were gone. God, we should be just totally interlocked with each other. Okay, for this next game, everything we're familiar with, capture the flag. Alright, we're going to learn some teamwork here. I'm not going to bore you all with these lectures. What we're going to do, we're going to go out to this field, okay? The borderlands of the field will be concrete. You cannot touch concrete. It'll be a huge field. We're going to draw a middle line across the field with baseball bats. It won't go all the way across, but every once in a while we'll lay it back, and there will be that area for about 2 feet. There'll be a neutral zone. Guys, this game is called bomb. What we do is these buckets over here, the green and red bucket, are going to be on each side. Y'all are going to take each one of you is going to get a medicine ball. This is your ball. You're going to get 3 fuses. These boxes of Skittles. Okay? What you got to do is cross over to the other team's side and throw your bomb in your basket. When you do that, your team wins. If you get tagged right there, you've got to open up your deal, and the guy who tagged you gets to eat one of your fuses, and then you get a free walk back to your side. Yeah. When all of your fuses are gone, your bomb doesn't work anymore. You have to go borrow some from your other teammates, and then once your whole team's gone, you can't do anything but defend your bucket here, alright? So you got to take out bombs and capture the flag, you got to get to the flag.
We just played a game with a lot of running, and they're trying to get a medicine bottle into this thing, and I'm not planning on letting them, and I found out that for skinny people and fast people, and so I'm just taking a break.
I love this game. It's great. We're kicking butt.
It's 2-1
2-1 for who?
for us.
For us.
Yeah.
I've done a lot. I was about to have a heart attack, so I quit.
Who's been your MVP of the team?
Probably Chris Tyler or Alan.
Dylan thinks he is.
Dylan thinks he is, huh?
Dylan Craig thinks he is. Thinks is the key word.
Wow. I mean, what just happened, and like, what do you think about the game?
Well, this game is pretty fun, but it's kind of easy because I burned past this guy when he was on the other. And I don't think it's fair that Marcus should sit on it because
Let's go.
no offense to Marcus, but
Yeah.
and
Let's go.
all right, let's go. Later.
You go.
Line guard, and I have all the candy and the rest. So you can tell if either one's cheating. And they're all cheating. They're all cheating. But neither of them are a wonderful, loving Christian group.
Are you guys snacking on the Skittles?
Yes. That's gone real fast. She says
How was that game?
Thumbs up, man!
Eat your Skittles.
I treated bottles. Don't eat them, boy.
Medicine bottles after you eat your Skittles. Bring your medicine bottles in.
Is that it? Is it over?
Yeah, hang on. I'm not going to go into you guys' break time.
What do we do with these Skittles? Eat them?
That's the first time we've ever done anything in high school.
Hey, Dick, how was that game?
Oh, go away!
Hey, now listen, hang on. I have one thought for you today.
I heard you cheated, Marcus.
He didn't cheat.
I heard you sat on the bucket.
That wasn't cheating. It was the right setup.
There's a hole in the bucket.
There's a hole in the bucket.
Dear Liza, dear Liza.
Boy, y'all got break time. Let me tell y'all when to be back in the chapel. 10:45. Y'all got 30 minutes. Be back in the chapel, and it's not going to be anything sway like this. And I want everyone, guys, and I'm going to take this shoe, and whoever does not do what we're fixing to do is going to do chicky dance.
All right.
In front of everybody.
Yeah.
I want everybody to hug every other person. If you can't do that,
Everyone?
everybody hug everyone.
Who's going to have ice to show me
Right
every single
now, go for it.
Do it. Yeah, Jerry.
We gotta hug the cameraman.
I gotta hug the camera right here.
Forgetting, yeah.
We're gonna take
James, let it be known that I am still the fastest, best looking, and best wrestler in the Park Plaza Youth Group.
Hey, you haven't wrestled me
Chris,
yet.
upon his recent coming to youth group, has thought he was the fastest. I just have another. Oh, I didn't call him because I fell down.
Yeah, I got that. I got your fall on tape.
It had nothing to do with the juke he threw on me. I just kind of fell down because I wanted to.
Wait, that juke. Okay, alright. He thought he had me, and I put a Barry Sanders juke on him, and I just, he goes, ah!
We all know who the fastest is,
I'll
though.
never admit it.
But not working.
He said he's a wrestler?
Who's the fastest?
I'm the fastest. We will have a foot race right now.
I'm
If
fastest.
anybody wants to race me,
I'm the fastest barefoot. I thought you was the
Hey, Chris. You got a lot of this and a lot of that. We all think that you're real mean. So come on down and do the chicken beat. And up, chicken, and up, chicken, to the left, chicken, to the right, chicken, all right, hey, Matt. You got a lot of this and a lot of that. We all think that you're real mean. So come on down and do the chicken beat. And now, chicken, to the left, chicken, to the right, chicken, all right, hey, Tyler, you're a real cool cat. You got a lot of this and a lot of that. We all think that you're real neat. So come on down and do the chicken beat. And now, chicken, to the right, chicken, to the right, chicken, all right, chicken. Hey, cat. We got a lot of this and a lot of that. We all think that you're real neat. So come on down and do the chicken beat. And now, chicken, to the left, chicken, to the right, all right, hey, Carrot, you're a real cool cat. You got a lot of this and a lot of that. We all think that you're real neat. So come on down and do the chicken beat. You got a lot of this and a lot of that. We all think that you're real mean. So come on down and do the chicken beat. And down, chicken, to the left, to the right, all right, chicken.
devil is to me. Misery, misery. What the devil is to me. I used to drive a Chevrolet. Then my Jesus showed me the way. I used to drive a Chevrolet. Then my Jesus showed me the way. Ride, ride, ride on. Ride, ride, ride on. Ride on. Boogie down and get it on. Victory, a victory. A victory, a victory. A victory, victory. That's what my Jesus is to me. A victory, victory. That's what my Jesus is to me. Ride, ride, ride on. Ride, ride, ride on. Ride, ride, ride on. Ride on. Boogie down and get it on. Sweet.
Come on, ourselves in the side of the Lord. Come on, ourselves in the side of the Lord. And He will lift you up. And He will lift you up. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. 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 That saved a wretch like me. That saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. 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 But now I see was blind. When we've been there 10,000 years. 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 Bright shining as the sun. Bright shining as the sun. So humble thyself in the sight of the Lord. Humble ourselves in the sight of the Lord. Humble ourselves in the sight of the Lord. Humble ourselves in the sight of the Lord. And He will lift you up. And He will lift you up. And He will lift you up. Marcus, go to the trash can. It's not as strong as you just and Marcus, we want you to take these out and circle. And chill. Guys, just don't think of just put them on in. Put them on in. Don't chill. Let's check. Wait. We'll get over it in a minute.
Don't take it out.
Okay, guys. For minutes, it's kind of like this. 1 minute. We're going to in and out. How much I want you to don't take it. We're just going to put them in. And I just want you to do this, get this experience for the lesson we're fixing to go into. Okay, guys, when you chum, or go ahead and spit them out.
he was basically reacting at his baptism. I've got a lot of these up here. In fact, I've got 50 blank ones. If you can't tell, our retreat just turned to 180 and we're going away from so much of the fun and we're getting a little bit more serious. Guys, we're going to write some encouragement letters later on tonight. We've got regular stationery and I've got some special stationery. You may want to write a letter to Jesus Christ and just keep it for yourself, okay? You may want to just write somebody a regular letter. Guys, what we're going to do now is I want everybody to be mature and outside. One of the buckets we were using to throw the medicine bottles in now has water in it. I want each of you to come get a bowl one by one. I want you to get a partner in a minute, and with your partner, first off, I want you to get your partner and re-sit down. Let's everybody do that. But I want you to get with someone. Some people in this room already know you love them. I want you to get with somebody. It would be good if you, what we're going to do is we're going to wash each other's feet. So get with a partner right now and sit next to that person.